It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my 2025 Thanksgiving Day special. I've titled it, Things the Print Industry's Competitors Are Thankful the Print Industry Does. I reached out to your competitors. I said, what makes you thankful for some of the things the print industry does that allows you to take away their customers? Because, you know, the competitors, they want to get your customers, so obviously they would be thankful for anything you do to help them do that. Well, they gave me this list, and ladies and gentlemen, holy crap. I mean, I'm thinking by the time I'm done with this episode, there's a lot of those friends of mine that sell supply and service print equipment that are definitely going to be thankful. So let's jump on the gigantic, sharp, interactive board. The first thing your competitors are thankful for has to do with a baby. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what they're thankful. They're thankful that some in the print industry has forgotten what they learned as babies, that meritless pandering and trophies are counterintuitive to the accountability needed for improvement. They're remembering back when they were babies. And they're saying, you know, sometimes we had to give mommy and daddy back the award, back the trophy. And here's an example they shared with me. Mommy, take this trophy back. I don't deserve the big boy award because in my crib you'll find something proving I'm not ready for the potty chair. So the baby, you know, they don't deserve the award. They gave it back. And what they're thinking is going on in the print channel, they're thinking that, well, a lot of the leaders in the print channel grew up in environments where this was going on. Okay, stop crying. You can have whatever you want. Where the parents just pandered and you know, they just coddled the baby all the time. Like the baby could never do anything wrong. It was like always comfort them. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, it was craziness. And they're thinking that's really bad. But they love the fact that you all are that way. Here's something. Thankful some financial non-performing print dealers believe they are saving money by training their copier technicians to be IT services engineers. I mean, seriously, they're looking at this and they're saying, what is this industry doing? And your competitors love it. You know, they think that you're trying to save money. So instead of really hiring, you know, qualified IT services engineers based on the year 2025, you're thinking you could train your technicians that are going to retire in about 6 months how to be IT services engineers. So they really think this is crazy. They think it's completely dysfunctional. And they also think that your technicians are probably thinking to themselves, I retire in 6 months. Why are they making me learn this? I mean, but your competitors definitely love this dysfunction. Here's something. Thankful the print channel hasn't figured out who their actual competitor is. They still believe it's the copier company down the street. So here you go. You got the the competitor with a bag over his head, the unknown competitor. I just took your customer. I don't wear a tie, and I don't know what toner is. You know who that competitor is? Well, it's a gentleman that opened up the place called Inkjet World, and he's thankful that the print industry dealers are stuck in the laser world. He just loves it. He's thinking, as long as these people stay stuck in a laser world, I'm going to bounce all over them with inkjet. Because he knows that inkjet's where everything's going. He's going where the industry's going. And he's so thankful that our industry, not only the dealers, but a lot of these OEMs are just stuck in this laser world. They're thankful for 1990 sales trainers who forgot to set their clocks to 2025. Okay, there's you got Kermit the Frog over there. We all know that Kermit the Frog was a big-time sales trainer back in the 90s. I'm sure the old people have seen the video where he's at the podium and at the end of it he starts screaming, go sell your socks off. And he's thinking, is this really the kind of training mentality that's going on in the print channel? Really? I mean, they're just freaking out about it. Like, hey, go trick the prospect and sell your socks off. You know, the other thing that your competitors told me, this was unbelievable. One of your competitors was in an account and they were talking to the CEO about technology services that were going to help that organization deliver better services to their end users. Cybersecurity, how to make them safe and secure, cybersecurity assurance. They're talking to them all about this really in-depth technology services. And they overhear someone from the print channel talking to the CTO of the company. You ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? Talking to him about the warm-up time on the MFP. And of course, the CTO's thinking to himself, are you out of your mind? I mean, seriously. I mean, warm-up time? Is this what our industry's being trained on? Hey, the new machine has a warm-up time. And then, of course, the prospect's thinking, well, that might have mattered like 15 or 20 years ago when it took 12 minutes, but now it's like 2 seconds in year 2.1 to 2.2. Who gives a crap? No one stands in front of the machine anyway. It's all print job sent to it. By the time we get there, it's already printed. I mean, seriously. And then they're thinking, you got sales trainers out there. We got to talk about speeds and feeds. If that doesn't work, let's go sell them water. Holy smokes. Thankful the print channel hasn't figured out digital financing and insists their online customer calls on the phone. Your competitors laugh about this all the time. Yeah, you know, you got the print channel buyers with their hands over their face like, I just wanted to buy some. I just wanted to click buy now. I wanted to do a 5-year lease on it. I wanted to process it all online. I didn't want to have to talk to anybody. And they want me to call people up. Holy crap. Your competitors love this stuff. Thankful old guys wearing capes who actually fear conflict are moderating panel discussions. And they brought this up to me as a metaphor. You know, you got the moderator wearing the cape, the superhero, but at the end of the day, they fear conflict. So everybody on the panel already got all the questions. All the questions have already been answered, so they show up to do this panel discussion. Of course, everybody there already knows what we're going to talk about, and the audience gains nothing from it because everybody knows that you have to be able to have some conflict for improvement. Totally craziness, but your competitors love it. Thankful the print channel's media doesn't share realities because an industry living in fantasy is easy pickings. I mean, seriously, your competitors are waiting for the big headline for 2026 saying, print industry expecting massive growth in 2026. I mean, your competitors really believe this is going to be a headline. And sadly, I'm kind of thinking they could be right about that. Thankful some print dealers are still allowing the distractions of replacing proven software platforms with platforms based in fantasy. They're thankful that dealers don't discuss that they found out replacement zero advantage. That they did all this before and they found out the replacement zero advantage. They don't want to tell anybody that because they're embarrassed. But in all reality, they should be talking about that. They should be screaming about it. And that way they can help dealers not run down that road again. They're thankful print dealers are chasing nonsense over technology services they sell your customers. I mean, they're loving this. I mean, they're saying, man, we're in these accounts doing all kinds of crazy things, getting all kinds of money from the technology spend of the print channel's customers. And they're in there trying to sell water machines because, you know, the print volumes are dropping so low. And here's something your competitors told me, and I'm thinking, this is kind of an interesting rumor. I don't know where they heard it from, but they're thinking that Keypoint Intelligence will soon announce AI being billed by the seat. AI services by the seat, they're thinking this is going to come soon from Keypoint Intelligence, because we all know Keypoint Intelligence chases all the buzzword stuff. It comes up with deliverables around them, right? And then your competitors are thinking, electrical vehicle charge stations. They're like, they just laugh. They're thinking, what, are they going to take the techs that are going to retire, like in 6 months, and train them how to be electricians? And now they're hearing some stuff about robots. The print channel is going to be servicing robots. And they're thinking, okay, by the time the robots actually get in the offices, well, most of the technicians will definitely be retired, and the robots will fix themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, let me wrap it up with this. The print industry's competitors are thankful that once the meat of the industry is picked off the bones and the bones melted down to soup, it is then the print industry's competitors can proudly say we won. Now, I don't want that to happen, and I'm hoping today's episode, I'm hoping you're thankful for it. Stop doing some of this stuff and go out in the marketplace and change the game, because everybody watching me knows this: status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck there, and have a great Thanksgiving.